Cause my
You
mom
don't
already
have
came
to.
up here and was no, my mom was already came up here and was like, you know, I was like, just give me another chance, I'll be quiet. She was like, no, you won't. You're just gonna be loud. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Hey guys, it's Robot Ninja. Today we are going to be talking about a serious topic that requires a certain YouTuber called Navyninja99.
He's not a real YouTuber.
Yeah, that's true. But today
Yeah, I
with
guess
me I
not.
have friends that are clearly ear witnesses.
Hey, Dad.
We have my friend
Good
Josh
morning.
and we have my friend Jacob that just made a video about this.
Hey,
Jacob
Dad.
just
I
made
already
a
made
video.
my video about him, so if you want to go follow that.
If you want to go if you want to sorry for the copyright music. Okay. If you want to see if you want to see my friend Jacob's video about James Z about
used to get copyrighted.
shut up.
I'm sorry.
So-
I didn't mean it.
Jamesy said Jamesy is aka Navy Ninja if you didn't know that already, if you're new to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you, and I hope you enjoy this video.
He's not just
You
gay,
say that
he's
at the
mega
end of the
gay.
video or
He
the
is go-
beginning.
Yeah, dude, I know, I'm gonna say it both times so that people can understand that, but let's stop talking about that and let's start with topics. Today we're gonna be talking about a serious topic about
Are we gonna be bringing up any
Ninja.
topics that I made in my video, or no?
We're gonna be bringing up topics that you made, but then I'm gonna bring up my own topics that I've made myself.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can elaborate on my topics if you want me to, or
Alright.
just say what I said.
If you want to go to
He
Jacob's
likes
video,
doing circle jerks with his dad and his friends.
okay, that's weird.
I did not
but...
say that,
No,
because
he did not.
that's just.
All right,
I
Josh.
said it.
All right, let's start with this
I know
quote
you did.
unquote. And if you guys think that this
That's
is kind of a
that's kind of
weird
slander.
move to pull, but Jamesy wanted me to
Did
do
you
a
hear
video
what I
about.
commented on his stream, bro?
Josh,
I was
shut up.
like,
Josh, could you please shut up? I'm talking here.
Yeah, Josh, it's time to be quiet.
First, Jamesy, if you're watching this video and you think any of this is a lie, I've known you for 12 years. I know almost everything about you. Alright? Alright, good. Now we got that out of the way. Now, Jamesy is a disrespectful, spoiled, undeserving, and an all-around horrible person. Okay, yeah. And he's also a attention whore. You can ask Josh and my
Most
friend
of the
Jacob.
points I picked up in
He
my video.
literally said, and I quote, "I'm going to kill myself for attention." He messaged me, Josh, and ATM, I think. Yeah, me, Josh, and ATM. You are all the reasons why I'm going to be killing myself for attention. And guess what? We don't see him dead. So, what does that mean? He only said it for attention. And you know, and I'm not
That's
hating.
all he does.
That's all he does. He attentions and he babies his parents. And I
it's
really
like a
don't
basic
want to
white
say
chick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say this, but he's a spoiled little brat and gets everything he wants because his parents, and the only reason why is because that's the only thing his parents want him for. An only son. They don't discipline him right. I'm not saying how to parent your child. I know. I'm also giving a disclaimer. I'm not teaching you how to parent your child. You baby him. I'm just saying that. I have to
You raise him.
You raise
Whip
him like
once
he's
in
a
a while.
child.
You know why he's spoiled? He probably didn't get whooped when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Just, if he does
There has
something
to be
wrong,
discipline.
just discipline. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
that's what happens to me.
Yeah.
Because
Not
if you
anymore,
don't,
but I used to.
the kid's gonna get bad habits and shit.
And then you're gonna be questioning why he does bad things to you. Then there's no way of stopping him. So, second point, he guilt trips people. Jacob mentioned this in his video. Bentley is a dog that I love so very much, and my other dog, Tippy, if you've heard him before, he recently just passed by let's just say my grandfather murdered him.
I'm here for you, boss.
Sad as shit. Like, I'm not even joking.
I want to put a disclaimer down.
What can I do for you?
His grandparent,
Quite a collection
His-
you've
my-
got
his
my
granddad didn't like intentionally murder him. Okay.
No, He did.
You're,
He
I'm
didn't
just
want to
saying
take
this.
care of
I don't
him.
care if I'm
It's
gonna
not,
get hate
no,
on
but
your
he
side
didn't
of the
like stab him.
Jamie,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't care. This is the only thing that I'm gonna say that I don't care what your mom has to say about it, okay? Your grandpa, not your grandma, your grandma's awesome.
She is
She
awesome.
she was awesome, and that's why I miss her.
Yeah.
Your grandpa, I never met him, but he
He's a
sounds like
he's a
an ultimate douchebag.
He is an ultimate douchebag. Once you get to know
Maybe
him.
he's just old,
And
but you gotta give him the benefit
this
of the
might be
doubt.
this might
You
be
don't
going a little
know.
bit too far, but
Dude,
he might or
you
might
don't
not
know.
be a waste of space on this earth.
Wow. Look,
Because
I want to say something.
If he's
No,
gonna
no,
kill
no,
a
Jacob,
if he's
Jacob,
gonna kill
Jacob.
a dog for doing one
Jacob,
like I don't
look,
care.
I don't know him, but that's just kind of messed up. Look,
Well,
you
I
don't
mean-
know what his intentions were. He could have. You don't know.
You don't-
Maybe he's old.
Okay,
Maybe he's on
Josh,
medication.
you
Maybe he
don't-
can't remember
he-
stuff.
You don't beat a you
Thank you,
don't
Mommy.
what was he doing? Was
Hold
he
on,
like
I'm gonna go.
disciplining the dog?
No, he didn't feed it.
Love you too, Mom. Night, Mom.
Why don't you feed a dog?
Maybe he's old and he has medication. That's all. I'm giving him
No,
the
he never
benefit of the
took
doubt right now.
medication.
If he never took medication, he'd have no reason to forget why the dog is not getting fed. What the fuck?
When you're
That is
old, you can't
actually
remember
scummy.
stuff.
He doesn't have fucking Alzheimer's,
No, he remembered.
does
When we left the house, I'm like, promise me that you'll take care of my dog. He's like, I promise you, and I swear. If he ever dies, I promise you, it'll be of old age or sickness. And my dog was
That-
an inside dog. He was never an outside dog. He left him literally to, how do I say this?
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
You don't just leave a dog out after you promise a 13-year-old that's
Okay,
had that
this is a
dog.
rant on Navy Ninja, not
Is
your
it-
grandpa.
Yes, so
Okay, no,
let me
we're
get to
gonna
the point
we're
then.
gonna sidetrack it a little bit, and then we
fine.
can go back to it. But Jamie, yeah, I think it's time to get back to Navy.
Let me
He's
just
the
say
real
this
point of
before we
this.
get back on Jamesy. I've dealt through a lot of this past year, and I don't like showing emotions. So that's all I really have to say. Like, I don't let my emotions get to me because people hate it when my emotions get to me. So
Sometimes you do.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
not even that. It's just they expect men to be like
super
fucking
strong.
up and at 'em,
with
just
everything.
super amazing.
My
Like,
sister
no.
used to think that men cried in the shower.
Well,
What?
some of
Like
us
that's
do.
where they go and they
Some
cry.
of us do.
That's
I'm not
the only
even
place they
joking.
cry.
Some of us do, and that's not even joking.
I don't
Like-
cry in the shower. I normally take baths. Not gonna lie.
XXXTentacion just stole a gun shipment. Fun.
But just hang on. Can I go for a little bit? On
Yeah.
No.
This isn't about
No,
Navy Ninja.
Josh, let him. I honestly,
I was
we
joking,
need to-
Dad.
we need to get this out.
So, what I'm saying, a reason why, if anyone's watching this and they're saying like, oh, why don't guys show emotions once they reach teenage years? Oh, they should be like, I don't know, fucking crying or something. We do. But we
just
keep
we
them on the
don't-
inside. They're boxed
Yeah.
in feelings, and it hurts like hell to keep them in.
Because
I went
people
through a
don't
breakup.
expect,
cry.
and people don't expect
Jamie,
us to cry.
can I explain this, please? I went through a breakup. Jamie knows about this.
Was it Riz?
I went through a breakup. Yes, it was.
Okay.
But we're fine now. Me and Riss are fine. One thing that I hate above abusing animals is false rumors. I just absolutely hate them because it spreads around false information that no one needs to hear. This happened to me. A video was sent out and it was supposed that I was in it. And it was...
You were a what?
Shut up. It was supposed that I told my girlfriend to suck it. And I'm not even joking. She got mad at me. And it got me so mad. This is where my first emotions were let out. With anyone that I know. Except for me crying when I was a little kid when I dropped my fucking binky on the ground, but that's normal.
That is normal.
I can't tell you how mad I got but all I know is that it was safe to say I didn't talk to Riss, and any single time anyone mentioned her name, I was out.
Anything
Because
you
I didn't...
So explain to me this. Look, so your girlfriend spread a rumor about you.
No.
She's saying that she wanted to like.
One
A
of his
rumor
friends-
was spread. No, okay, so basically, a video was made, right?
Okay.
Video was made. She thinks I'm in it. She goes to check and see if I'm in it. I'm not at the phone because, I don't know, I was in Ohio. I was enjoying time with family I haven't seen for like a year.
Chicken.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get it, but I was in Ohio, right? Just being me, having fun, yeah? And then I get a message saying, look, if you're gonna be like this, then we shouldn't really even be together. I instantly hop on Skype, which is what we were using, because it was a long-distance relationship. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And I'm not ashamed of it, because while it lasted, it was amazing. Even though I lost sleep, I got depressed after the breakup, all that shit, it was still amazing. But what I did was I got onto a Skype call that Riss and a friend of mine named Jeffrey were in. Me and Jeffrey don't talk that much anymore.
I remember Jeffrey.
Always loved the name Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's an amazing guy, and I don't know where I would be with like talking to people without him, because he's busted me out of my shell of being antisocial. It's just facts. And he was in a call. I told him to back out of this because I was pissed. Riss left the call immediately once I joined in and she heard my tone.
She was cheating on
So what
you.
I did...
No, she wasn't.
She was not cheating on me.
Oh.
So what she did, she left. I wasn't gonna let that happen, so I just stomped away on the keyboard. And hell, some of the shit I said, I really regret, because it was that fucked up. But the reason why, back to the main point of why I dragged this on for about 10 minutes probably.
Probably like 2.
The reason why we don't show our emotions is because we don't even know what might come out with them.
And I'm just gonna say this as a quick little fact. My first emotions popped out when I got the news that my awesome grandmother passed away.
What do you need? Quite a collection.
That's when my emotions were first let out. It was never.
I was always more of an emotional person myself.
I'm never.
So-
I'm usually like a brick that my people hold
I
on
mean,
to.
I'm
a lot.
not about to hold everything in.
Well, like
that I
not
just...
in school, but like at home, like I'll cry. Yeah.
Okay, let's get
But
to
what
the
I'm saying
point.
is, no.
let's
Here's a life
get back to
lesson
the
for
point
you,
with
bud.
Navy Ninja. Let's get back
You
to the point with
don't
Navy
let
Ninja.
stuff get to you.
We just
I
We've been
learned if you
rambling.
let stuff, bro. If you let stuff get to you, you're gonna cry, and
We've been
you're
rambling
gonna
for the
be
past
sad.
like 30-ish
But you
minutes.
don't-
So let's get back
I'm just
to
trying to say something, bro. Don't let
I
stuff
know,
get
but
you.
like,
Oh,
just
I don't really cry anymore because I don't care what people think about me anymore.
and
I used to be insecure,
I don't.
but I don't care anymore.
same here.
And Jamesy, you are right about one thing and one thing only. When I get angry, things do kind of. Like, I do think as soon as I start getting angry that everything's going my way and nobody else's way. You're right about that. But let's just say when I show emotions, I don't show like sadness or happiness. I show mostly anger. Because I am I don't get angry a lot, and you can ask Josh and Jacob this. When I get angry, I don't like getting out of my anger phase. I like to stay angry for the short period of time that I'm in, and then I give up on it. But let's get to the point here. As I was saying, Jamesy is, and this is not a rant video, a hate video, this is just a response video. He wanted me to do a response, so he's getting one.
Navyninja is an insignificant human.
Yeah.
He really is.
he disrespects his parents. I hope you guys knew this. He says that I am a disrespectful person. No, I am not a disrespectful person.
No, guys,
Jamie's
wait,
probably-
I gotta say this real quick.
Jamie's
I found a
probably the
wild
most-
dubstep.
Dubstep?
What the heck?
Jamie's probably the most respectful person I've met in all my years of being alive. He's really just been there.
Die there.
So calling him that, it's just why? Whatever. I'll just let you take control, Jamie.
Cancer.
Well, Jamesy was not the type of person to hang out with and be like that. He says he thinks he's the best in the world, and he thinks that he's always right, and I sometimes do that. Yes, I'm not going to lie through this. I'm not gonna lie my way through this and tell people that, oh, I'm always right and I'm never wrong. No, I would never say that. I'm always true to I'm always true. Maybe I lie a lot.
What he also does, hang on, I'm sorry for interrupting, my bad. But what he also does that's very scummy on his end is he copies people. That's what he does. He's a hypocrite and he copies people. And Jamie, I have a perfect example of him copying you.
He's a communist.
Copying me.
You wanna know what? Yeah, copying you. You wanna know what he did? He basically what he did was captured your stream
You're in trouble.
and then called it I'm
I'll
better
deal with it.
than Robot Ninja 0826.
Yeah, and you don't see me showing
He
off
copied
about all
most
my
of the
cool
stream, shirtless as well, which is really weird.
things. Yeah,
Wait, does he
Like
have
at least put on a
cam
shirt. No, he records with his phone, which is
so
and
do
he
I.
also-
I don't want to record with my phone. I would like to record with my
yeah,
my
but like
camera. But
Jamie, at
I
least
have no
you
other
don't
option.
you aren't like at least you aren't like gay as shit.
Like full on naked in the video. But
Yeah,
let me go
'cause
on.
I think he should have a little bit more self love for himself because
self-reliance as well. Because
what he doesn't do, what he does is just throw himself out there.
I mean, Jamesy can be a very nice person, and he can be a very mean person. Like, for example, I'm going to admit this, and you can, in Jamesy, you can laugh, and I'm giving YouTube permission to laugh if you want. Jamesy, when I was 11 and he was, I think, 10, came over to my house when we still lived in Jupiter Farms. We were watching Batman Beyond on Netflix because back then I had the PS3 and he had an Xbox One, I think, or he had a PS3.
Yeah, you
and
used to be all about Batman.
Yeah, but I
I'm burning
remember
myself alive on
we were acting like fighting like Batman because back then we were nerds for Batman. We bought everything that had to do with Batman because and I still do. I mean, he's awesome. You can't doubt that. Batman was a well-made superhero. But let me, no, he's not. Shush, child.
I just like his show.
Yeah, he is a good show. Alright, but Jamesy then hit me once. I hit back. Then he hit me harder. I hit him harder. Then he put me in a chokehold, and let's just say, oh, I could have killed you. He was mentioning to me one time, I think Josh or Jacob or ATM wasn't with me when he said this. He's like, I could have killed you, but I let go because Grandma was watching us. But I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have taken the risk of killing me because,
He wouldn't want to serve time.
he wants no. Even if you kill a kid as a kid, you still get death penalty. You didn't know that, did you?
Oh shit.
No.
Yeah. Hello.
No. Robot, I want to say something. You don't get death penalty for murder. Depends what degree murder is. There's different degree murders.
First degree murder.
You don't get death penalty for that.
Third degree murder.
There's no third degree. I don't
Second
think so.
degree.
Yeah,
Second degree is when you murder a lot of people. Like
No,
there's this
second degree
guy in
is planned-
Florida, for
second
an
degree is
example,
planned
that
murder.
raped and then killed 11 girls, and he got death penalty. It's to an
Well,
extent.
he
but-
raped 11 girls and killed
People
them.
can be
And kill
sick
them
as
after.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
And James Zeke is a very bad influence towards other people. He is exactly like one of my friends, which is Sequence. He thinks he's so better at everything, and he does. And
The funny thing is,
he's not.
did you know that Navyninja doesn't like Sequence?
Really.
no,
Both
that's
the
kind of
exact same.
ironic.
That is, they,
Yeah, they're
they
pretty
both
much
act the
they're pretty
same.
much copies of each other, and they don't do that. Okay.
And Jamesy, and yes, I am a bit, you know, fat, and I am going to admit that. I am a bit beyond my average, because you know everybody likes food, so.
I'm white.
And I overate when my grandmother passed away, and that's the main reason why. And
I just
James,
think it's
and
I just
mean,
think it's relatively fucked up how Jamesy thinks he can do anything he wants.
it's because his parents baby him. You know what
Yeah.
he did when he was caught cursing online when my mom sent him all the videos that he's done?
Yeah, like
You know what his dad did? He's like, "You're off the PlayStation for an hour."
oh the
What?
If I was caught
Dude, if
in
I
that,
got caught that literally, no,
the
I used
only-
to get caught cussing when I was little, and my parents said every time I get caught doing it, penalty goes up
yeah,
a month at a time.
I'm just glad that my PlayStation is at my dad's house because I'm just glad my PlayStation's at my dad's house because my mom would beat me if I started cursing. And you know this,
I'd
Jamie.
get beat by both my parents if I started cursing.
I'm surprised she didn't beat your ass when you were caught cursing and your mom was like, "Jacob, come here."
Yeah, that's true.
I was surprised she
I
didn't.
guess
do
she
anything.
calmed down because you were there.
Yeah, and I'm a very well-mannered person sometimes, most of the time, well-mannered person. And Jamesy, if you're watching this, I want you to think about one thing. One thing is what I want you to think about. If Grandma were still here on this earth, how would she think? How would she would think about this? If you were cursing about me, think about it. How would she react? She wouldn't be proud of you, I know that. And Jamesy, just because you delete all of my videos and you delete all yours, does not mean it pays debt.
That doesn't mean it at all.
Oh, welcome, ATM.
ATM, we're doing a rant, just so you know.
Not rants, response.
Alright, what's up?
About Jamesy.
We're doing a response on Jamie's cousin,
What's up,
who's
guys?
a gay psychopath.
Wait, no. I want to read ATM when I commented on his YouTube channel.
What's up, guys? It's Unedited, back again with
So-
another video. Okay, so today we're
And
gonna rant
Jamesy's
about
YouTube
Navyninja.
channel is based on a few
Are you actually
things.
live streaming right now?
Rants?
ATM?
No, it was a joke.
And Jamesy's
I was
channel
like, I
is
didn't even
based
know you did
on gaming, hating, shirtless vlogs, which is
Oh,
just
God.
beyond anything you could ever
Yeah,
see. I'm pretty sure
he
that.
really likes to just. Dude,
Alright, look,
I'm just
ATM,
saying,
this
he
is-
literally looks
This
like
is
Lance
what
Stewart.
I commented. Dude, no, dude, he
Oh, wait,
deleted my
Jamie.
comments.
Jamie.
Mhm.
Jamie. He literally is Lance Stewart. He's shirtless in his vlogs, and he clickbaits.
He does clickbait.
The Holy Trinity.
I could name you a lot of videos,
So?
like, for example, you can watch Jacob's video and he could exactly tell you I'm not even being like this. I don't deserve this hate. He is
Yeah, he doesn't deserve it
a
at
party. He is a party pooper. I remember we went to my birthday party, he pushed one of my half-black cousins down a slide because he went next to me.
Why?
I don't know.
That's so racist.
He wasn't racist at the time. He was like, "What's a racist?"
Nah, you know he was faking.
Yeah. And one of his videos is called
Where's my mystery box go?
Alright, ATM. Alright, I'm gonna read you the comments I put on this YouTube channel. Alright, I said, have you killed yourself for attention yet? If you give me your address, I can send you a noose. If you don't want that, then I have a gun too.
Oh, shit.
Then he said
So,
something like,
It's funny
he
because
chose a
all the
friend
comments are
over
from him.
me, and I was the friend that Robot chose over him. I said, he chose me over you because you're a low-life spoiled kid, and that gets everything he wants, and the only reason your parents aren't divorced is because of you. And he's playing Overwatch, so I said, you suck at Overwatch. And then I said, I'm gonna leak the pics of your dad and you having a circle jerk with your other friends too. You know how I have that?
Oh.
Your
That's
mom
gay,
gave me it when I
man.
was fucking
no,
her brains out.
listen, I'm going to read a video that he called. He literally is, when he was ranting about my mother, he's called Rant Time and Game Time. Like, who names their titles that? I'm not hating, I'm just saying. And then he
Wait,
names
I
his
wanna say
video,
something.
his
Hey.
new dog, Bentley. Hashtag Bentley is the best dog in the world ever. He
Oh my
clickbaits.
god.
It's not really
Wait, I
clickbait
wanna
because
say
it's,
something real quick.
yeah. Shoot,
Jamie's
Josh.
mother, if you heard the stuff I said about, Jamie's mother, if you heard the stuff I said about Jamesy, it's because I'm just defending Robot. So,
It's
please
there
don't
for
make him
taking.
delete me.
Yeah,
So,
Josh is innocent in this situation.
see,
And if,
Jamesy,
just saying,
my friends
if
actually believe me. I'm not saying your friends don't, but
the only
I'm just
person that
saying
you've got,
is
I'm
James.
just saying,
Is super.
I'm just saying, okay, hang on, just give me 1 second.
One. All right, you're
It's kinda
finished, and it's
sad.
in the video. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right, go.
Alright. It's kind of sad how the only person backing him up is a person who can't control his anger.
And by the way, James, you don't have anger issues. It's a lie, everybody. If you've ever watched James's videos and he says, "Oh, I have anger issues," it's a lie.
Yeah, but
It
he's
is a
got
lie.
someone defending him that does have anger issues.
Yeah.
And can indeed classify as the biggest twat alive.
Let's just say Jamesy is a lot more than you think. I'm gonna say what he said. He is not what he seems to be in real life. Yes, I do a lot of bad things in real life, but I make up for it.
He prank called McDonald's, hasn't made up for it yet.
Greg called me,
Yeah,
even though
that
I
was
was in
Jacob.
Hawaii,
Dude,
apparently.
that was me.
That was Jacob.
Yeah,
That was
I
me
know.
though.
Jacob was at my house.
Like,
at the
you
time.
didn't even bother to do Star 67. That's what I found funny. I was like, yo.
Yeah, I was questioning
calling-
why didn't you do Star 67?
I was calling
I
someone
was
on my
gonna answer
contacts.
anyways. I answer every prank call. I find
The
it
funny
funny.
thing is he goes with it too. But let's get back on track here because this video isn't about me talking about my emotions or how I feel about this whole entire thing. So, let's get back to this. Right here. Oh, it's probably in this alley. Oh wait, hold up a minute. So, Jamesy is not what he seems to be. As I said, he disrespects his parents. And yes, we all disrespected our parents at one point.
I have a question.
At
Why
one-
is McDonald's internet playing Marvel's Avengers Legos? Lego Marvel Avengers.
Oh, found it.
What?
Oh, here it is. I thought there was the huge truck. Alright.
I was just checking what he was playing, and that's what it said.
Alright. So, he
Run him over,
disrespects his
ATM.
parents to the
He
max.
keeps trying to kill me.
Every time he mutes his mic, and you hear like a background voice, he's either A, yelling at his dad, or B, doing something else. I don't
Got
know
him.
what. But
Yeah, dude,
Jamesy lies about everything.
Why would you yell at the one who supports you?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like,
His
that's
dad is
so
such a
fucked up.
cool dude too. But honestly, I don't want to say this, but I have to. I honestly
Go
expect
ahead.
a lot more out of him. Because he's the type of one that's like the cool dad in the family, but that would discipline his son to the maximum, but he doesn't, sadly.
Yeah, he doesn't do that. And it
But
doesn't
he's-
seem like it either, because Jamesy's getting away with all this shit.
Yeah, but Jamesy, you made a video already, and that's fine if you make videos about how I'm the worst person. You guilt trip, you use emotions to get to other people. I bet one day you're
That's
gonna talk trash
extremely
about
scummy.
some other kid, and he's gonna knock your teeth straight out, kid. I'm not lying, you're gonna talk trash to the wrong person. I remember that happened to me. Jacob, remember when I got suspended?
Mm-hmm.
I was calling Zane an adopted piece of trash. That's why.
Yeah, but Zane
that's
wasn't the one that punched you.
That's in the... No, he kicked my fingernail off. That's why I got all pissed off.
Bro, why don't you fight back?
Because I'm a pacifist. You know this, Josh. I always
Dude,
tell you.
like, no, like, I am too, but like, if somebody hits me, bro, I'm gonna hit them back.
It's just... It feels weird every time I hit someone. It feels like...
I ain't just gonna stand there.
But things have been rough on me, and I've given up on trying to give other people chances, and you guys know this, because I told Superbird I gave him one more chance. He blew it immediately.
Yeah.
Jamesy, if you're watching this, I'm
He's
just
not the
saying...
kind of person to like... He's not the kind of person to just hang out with at all.
Do you want to go?
So... He just sounds like an ultimate douchewag.
It's impossible, ATM, there's no way out.
And, by
Hey,
the way,
you see those white dots?
Jamesy disrespects his parents and uses guilt trips to the max. He uses anything he can to get hate out of
That
people.
saved me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said this once in the video, but if you guys already know I said this, but
I got a shot.
he used my own dog that I love to pieces to get to me.
Yeah, that's so scummy.
Like, oh crap, hold on, music off. No copyright? Okay, we're good. Okay.
You're fine
I'm
if
going
it
my
plays
phone
for like
right
a
now.
second or two.
Messages. Right now Jamesy sent me a picture of Bentley, right?
XXX Kardashian.
And then he sent me a selfie with Bentley. He thinks that he is the better one here because he has my dog. But in the end, Bentley's always my dog. And that's exactly why I told Bentley to go sick Jamesy, and Jamesy, don't even say this isn't true, because you know it's true. There's a mark on the side of your hip. I told my dog Bentley to sick him.
I saw that ATM.
And let's just say Bentley, he sicked him. A bit of skin off and left a lot of bruises on the on the side of his hip.
Dude, if only I could be Bentley for a day. Oh.
Yes.
Dude, only if I
would-
could like rape a chicken.
I would legit go Mike Tyson on fucking Jamesy.
Just puts on a
by
pair of
0.
block.
Yeah.
Hey,
But
I mean, why not? He kinda fucking deserves it.
Jacob, give a few
How
points
come?
that you made in your video because I completely forgot.
Hit
I'm
me.
gonna let you
Hit
shoot,
me.
Jacob.
Come on, ATM, hit me.
Jacob, give.
No.
give-
Just end your stream now and just tell him to go to my stream.
Hit me.
All right.
Cause
So-
I don't want to
No.
ramble for you.
Hit me.
No, it's fine. Jacob, trust me. My
No.
video, just do it, Jacob. This
You're
is
literally
something
running over
that
straight my
that you
head.
and Jacob, you're like family to me because I've known you for a long ass time. So Jacob, just tell them what happened. Just tell them what you said in your video because I
Okay,
at least
well,
want good points.
I'll try and recollect this
oh
as much
shit.
as I can, but what I know is that Jamesy uses emotions to get the best out of people. That's all I know. And I think it's scummy. I really do.
Wow.
It's just not
Dude,
it's not good.
I was in his scope, and you hit one of the guys, and he like started doing cartwheels to the side.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really much I could say because I kind of forgot. But you can just, if you want to know more about Jamesy, I guess, or my
Ow.
perspective, you can just go to my channel. Jamie, you don't have to link it. Just look up Cap Gaming Real Pro and you'll find it.
Cat
That's
gaming.
it.
Or just look up, yeah.
Alright. That's it. I honestly hope you guys can support me through this. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. If you side with Jamesy, I mean, I'm not gonna hate you for it. I mean, that's why everybody makes their own decisions.
But you are just letting him get to you.
Yeah.
If you do that.
Because
Robot.
No, you guys are letting Jamesy, dude, roasting him like this is giving him I can't even say it.
Publicity.
he's not getting
Yes.
to me. Trust me, he's not getting to me. He wanted.
It's like if you were, no. Listen, it's like if you were getting roasted by PewDiePie, it'd be a W.
No.
Yes, it would. You